Hello and welcome back to Everything Tumbler Tutorials. My name is Rebecca Escott and today I'm going to show you a beautiful beach theme tumbler that I made using 5 spray paints and 1 glitter, also doing the Tack method. So stay tuned for the tutorial and make sure you check out the links down below and use the coupon code ESCOT15 that I'm going to put right here for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials coming soon. Also, you can find us at Everything Tumbler Tutorials Facebook group. All right, let's get started. So here you can see I painted this tumbler 5 different colors to give us a sunset, sunrise, beachy theme. And everyone keeps asking me if you can use a different type glitter with the Tack It. I have found you one which is called Unicorn and it's a metallic fine. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do this. So never mind the fact that that just completely shot out of my tube. Just know that that was a mixture of the 50-50 and I keep it in that container that it actually comes in, and it just makes my life much easier, I've since learned. I will allow this first coat to go tacky and then I will come back in off camera and I will do another Tack It application. I have found using 2 Tack It applications that you have far less nicks when working with holographics and in this case a metallic fine glitter. So here we are ready. This is already after the second application of Tack It and we're just going to apply this glitter like we would any other time. Make sure you get the bottom and don't forget to tap off any excess glitter. So just in case, I'm not 100% sure if when I rub this glitter off, it's actually going to be contaminated. So I do separate it, and what I rub off, I do not reuse. I do not put this back in the bottle. I do fast forward this section for you guys fairly quickly, but just so you can see that I'm rubbing it right off using the Tack It method. It's beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. I'm like a huge fan. Like I already love the unicorn glitter and now this just like took me to a whole nother realm with this glitter. So once your tumbler is completely smooth, you are then ready to epoxy. Just look at how beautiful this is. A very subtle yet beautiful shine. Okay, here we are and we're now ready to go ahead and epoxy. And out of complete and utter habit, I went with the quick set from Glitter Craze. I do not recommend this for this next step where I was going to add the waves. However, as you can see, I was already in it and was just praying I did not ruin this tumbler. So guys, please make sure when you're going to do this next step, use a epoxy that is going to take 6 to 8 hours where you have a little bit of play time. So I moved fairly quickly when I realized my mistake. With my leftover epoxy, I went ahead and added 4 or 5 drops of the white Mixative into the epoxy. And this is what I was going to use for my waves. The only other 2 things that I would have done differently other than not using a quick set is to 1, go a little bit higher into the teal, and 2, not had the clumps. So I had to finesse that a little bit on and off camera, as you will see, to kind of fix that a little bit. Adding heat, using my finger as well as the popsicle stick to kind of break up the sections of the white where it was way too thick. But you will see that I fixed this, and ultimately it turns out fantastic. But again, I definitely recommend using an epoxy that takes a longer dry time. Do not use Quickset. So as you can see here, I went ahead and applied the decal to the tumbler, but my sunbursts, they got a little bit wonky. So here I'm just going to show you how I'm going to pull those up and replace those and fix them before I move on to the epoxy. Absolutely the perfect final touch. And now we're ready to go ahead and epoxy the tumbler for the final coat. So I used about 20 mLs of epoxy for this final coat. As with any coats of epoxy, make sure you use the heat torch to pop any bubbles that you may or may not be able to see. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in on this tutorial, and if you enjoyed this beach themed tumbler, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials coming soon.